Alright, welcome back everyone. You're watching the HP Trophy, and this score so far in this clan war is 0-0, but the first map of the 2 versus 2 was won by Team Acer here, and I have to say they played pretty impressively. In this 2v2 they are the defending champions in this tournament. Nobody expects anything else than them making it on to the finals, where they will be facing the Spanish team BlyNerchio, Vortex and Lucifron. And yeah, this second map is going to be, actually I don't know the name of this map, but it's something like Tempest, I think. I will ask. I never seem to know much. I'm no 2v2 expert, I'm sorry. But actually this map is an 8 players map. Okay, yeah, Tempest. So I actually knew it. And a real here is going to go for the quick wall of Wis's pylon. The ramps for each team are very close together, and looks like BlyNerchio is going to throw down his first pylon behind his mineral line here. Does not want to particularly wall in. I guess when you play with the Zerg anyway, it's not that useful because the Zerg goes for a lot of Zerglings a lot of the time. In the previous game they were on a map where they basically start next to each other, and they cannot, I guess, not really be rushed, or BlyNerchio, he would really be able to help Bly a lot, even though their strategy felt a little bit risky in the way that Bly teched very quickly with almost no units. But on this map it's going to be different. If they get rushed and Bly does the same strategy, I'm pretty sure they will die, so they're going to have to mix it up. I really hope that their opponents don't try to adapt to the way they played in the previous game. Both Tyrians are going to go for gases here. As I said before, Helion's very important in those team play games. And Real 2 gases pretty early on here again. In the previous game he went for Phoenixes, and I really feel like he did not use them as well as he could have. Like he kept flying around, did not kill enough units, he did not counter those mutas at all like he was supposed to, and that might be what lost them the game in the end. And if he wants to go for Phoenixes again, he's going to have to really try his best to make it work this time. The 2 gases indicate, I'm guessing most of the time, either Stargate or Twilight play. But it could be Robo as well, actually. Against these races, I would really like to see some Twilight play, to be honest. Maybe some DTs. DTs in team games are so good. Daishi here throwing down his first factory. Same for BlyNerchio. In the meantime, we have Real throwing down another panel. Actually, this Marine killed an Overlord here. This is the beauty of 2v2. If you're not careful enough with your Overlords, and one of the opponents plays there and he's going to catch it and kill it. Bly is going to go for the quick speed this time, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a lot of Zerglings out. And my prayers have been heard. We have a Twilight Council on the way. I would have really liked for him to make it around here, because I think that if BlyNerchio was to scan, he's always going to scan the Protoss, and he most likely the main, and then you would see this. But I mean, you never know. Another command center on the way for Daishi here. He's just gonna wanna get a lot of Hellions out and basically be able to defend against almost anything. In the meantime, he can just start expanding and take into something else. And we already have a probe here in position, ready to make a pylon here and send some DTs out. Well, actually, the distance is actually quite long between those areas here. I would have really liked for him to try to, actually, if he goes to the right here, he will be seen by the middle watchtower. So this Stalker is going to try to get rid of those Marines, but a couple Zerglings here might have to say something about that. Bly is actually hiding those Zerglings very well right now. Speed is almost finished. In the meantime, the Dark Shrine started, and Real, he does not have a full roll-off at home. I think after those units get killed in the middle, which I think they will, we might have a big attack from the Zerg and the Terran player here. And Daishi, he does not have a wall nor a bunker at home. All the Zerglings are going to move in now. We have the Dark Shrine halfway through down. And oh, actually, this is very smart. He only shows a couple Zerglings, not all of them. So now if they were to attack, they could do a lot of damage. One pylon is going to go up here. This Overlord barely missing it. And 3 gates are going to be changed into warp gates. A couple links here are trying to scout, and they're really hiding this well. It feels like they want to go for this big Zergling attack. And I really feel like the red team right now, they're really not prepared for this. We even see BlyNerchio throwing down a Nexus here. Look at this, he's not even walled here. Get at least one Zealot, man. One more Zergling Scout here. Oh, you might see it. Oh, they almost saw it here. Bly moving his Zerglings on time. And we have DTs headed for the Zerg's base. And oh my, Bly has to die here. He has nothing to reveal. One scan is available for Nerchio here. He's gonna see. This is very smart actually. He's okay. He just scans somewhere, I think. He just scans here at this time. So actually, if there were more DTs, they should be able to hold here. And I think even if Daishi dies, this will finish like with a one-on-one. But they have no scan against this, and it throws down an engineering bay. Nerchio against those DTs, but look at this. They're already killing everything. They're gonna head for the Protoss player here. He's already walled himself inside with this one forge. I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one sentry being walled behind here. Maybe he wants to use this guy. Oh, actually, those Hellions here, they're attacking the buildings, and this is causing to do damage to this DT right now. Real is trying to re-wall behind, and but it looks like those units are gonna be able to get in here. He did not warp a single sentry. Real. You might lose the game because of this. And very little supply left for the red team. I mean, Daishi, he's at 6 supply, he has nothing. We only have those DTs doing damage right now, but it looks like Nerchio might be able to hold here. He walled himself in, he got rid of this DT that was in there, I think. And one turret is about to finish here. Even if Bly dies, I think they're going to be too far behind here. Real barely defending in his base. He has a couple probes left. He actually has 2 probes left, and here he doesn't look like he can defend anymore. He has to remake a pylon here and maybe a sentry behind. And actually Daishi, he flew away here, so he's actually going to be alive with 2 command centers here. They might be able to get rid of all of those low tier units. But I think Nerchio is going to go for a Raven. He already has a lot of gas stacked up. He's going to go for 2 starports. Those 2 are being made next to tech labs right now. And this is actually so close. Like the supply is extremely low for everyone. Bly has 7 supply, so does Daishi. And Real has 12 supply. Nerchio has 31 supply. Zerglings will be able to get rid of this expansion here. And Real, he listened to what I said once again. He made a pylon here. But, I mean, he has 3 probes. Daishi has economy. I think Daishi should give some money to... Oh, we have a Banshee that was made here by Daishi, but I mean, Nerchio, he's already making a Viking and a Banshee. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a Raven pretty soon here too, if he wants to be able to move out. Bly is completely dead. There is nothing to do about this. He does not even have a single drone left. He has 1 Zergling left. Where is it? He's here. The survivor of this game for Bly here. And I'm surprised Bly does not try to send a couple of overlords out on the map to try to spot something, because let's be honest, he does not have much use in this game. With only 1, oh actually he lost his last Zergling, so all he has now is 7 overlords. Nerchio in the meantime, he's gonna go for a lot of Banshees, and this might be really good if the opposite team does not realize it. If they were to realize it, we could just see Vikings being made out of Daishi, and this would be pretty good, I think, for our red team. Overall, I have to say I give the edge to our red team now, because they already have this 1 Viking with 14 kills. And oh wow, we have a couple of Archons being morphed here. I'm not sure what Real is thinking about. They might be going for an attack here very soon. But I think a lot of the time when you are in a 2 versus 1 situation like this, it is much better to camp and wait for the opponent to attack and then just crush him. Because if you attack, you give him a chance to basically camp, hold, and counter-attack maybe. But in this case, they are not going to attack so far. He's going to poke a little bit up front with his Archons. I think he saw those Banshees. Pretty sure he saw them. He's trying to really confirm them again here. A couple sentries are going to come in as well. He's trying to break the wall. He knows that even like his Archons should almost always be able to escape here. If those sentries die, it's not the end of the world. In the meantime, one Hellion here doing some movement. And oh, Nerchio finally trying to flank those units. And actually those Archons are not going to escape here. 37 kills against the game for the DTs. And they are going to lose all those units, but now they know exactly what they are facing. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vikings permanently being made out of Daishi here, who has this 1 expansion. Daishi, he has the middle watchtower. He's gonna have to pull back here. He has to be very careful. Those Marines. Oh, actually, he's gonna choose to fight, just because he has a decent mix with Hellions and Viking and Banshees. But actually, okay. On second thought, he's pulling back. This 1 Viking flying to its death maybe here is gonna be sniped by those Marines, and they really have to hold right now. Real throwing away those Archons was really bad, but they might still have enough anyway to hold here. Nerchio, he had a whole bunch of units, but I mean, there is everything: Zealots, Hellions, a bit of everything facing them. This Stalker is going to be able to get rid of this one first Banshee right now. And the only unit left doing damage here is going to be this one Banshee, against which I think the next couple Stalkers being warped should be able to defend. Why is he going to boosting his Nexus? You need Stalkers, bro. Okay, you have a couple Stalkers being made here. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls Probe here. He has to pull against those Vikings. Another Viking comes in here and he's going to be able to snipe this Banshee. Those Vikings did some damage to those probes. The Walker count is 29 for Daishi, no, and 17 for Real, and 28 for Nerchio. So the more Nerchio waits here, the harder he's going to lose, I think. And it feels right now like he's going for some type of Mass Marines plus Banshee build. He does not have +1 yet. He does not have Steam Pack or Combat Shield. He has started Steam Pack now, but this is going to take a while before it can finish. And I mean, Bly, he has no minerals left. He cannot do anything in this game right now. He can only observe his teammate try to give his best and make a comeback maybe in this game. But realistically, I think the red team has done it here. They have enough economy to keep on making units and hold this, especially since Daishi, he has Starport Tech, he can make Vikings, which will counter really nicely those Banshees. Real is moving out. Real really likes to fight. And yeah, we have Steam Pack on the way still. Nerchio has enough gas to start Combat Shield almost immediately after Steam Pack here is going to finish. And both of the red players are converging into the middle of the map right now. It looks like they want to fight again. Nerchio is going to be able to snipe some of those units. He should be pulling back after. He's actually going around quite a bit here. And I think he's really going to be able to anticipate this attack here. And he's still not choosing to throw down any bunker. He does not have a single medivac. So he definitely needs to start working on this. He saw a couple air units, and that's going to trigger some Vikings made out of him as well. Actually, one more Banshee. He should swap one of the starports for this one factory and start making medivacs here, because he has 0 medivacs for all those Marines. He's going to steam, they're going to lose 8 hit points, and not going able to heal up at all. Real behind is going for an expansion. He's going for Blink as well. He does not have this many Stalkers, to be honest, only 5. And Daishi, he keeps on making units as well. Here he's going to go for the double engineering bay. He wants to go for bio plus tanks. He's getting siege now. He's going to add on one more expansion. And oh, Real being caught out of position here. Those units are going to steam and chase him. I think the red team has to reposition here and really try to defend against this Daishi. He's hesitating. They do not want to lose the fight now. It's Nerchio's only chance to win the game. And it's a bit too early. Like, the more they can delay the fight, the better it is for them. So Real is going to move a bit out of position here. For now, they're going to retreat into this safe and defensive position, I guess. Daishi here cancelling his command center. He needs more Vikings. We have a whole bunch. We have 3 Vikings here for Nerchio, a lot of Marines. Those Stalkers, they wanted to fight. They're going to get a fight. Those Marines steaming again. No medivac, like I said. I wouldn't be surprised if Nerchio goes home now, just because he really needs to heal those Marines, and he needs to repair those Banshees as well. Like, who wants to be fighting with a half HP army like this? And Real is trying to escape with this Stalker. He almost has Blink. If he can basically bring Nerchio into this position here, he can just blink out, and it looks like it is what he's going to do. Blink is finishing in 3 seconds here. And Real's just going to pull back, and Nerchio is going to be trapped in this corner here. Daishi came to reinforce. He has siege tank this time, and we have no medivac still for Nerchio here. He still hasn't made him. Okay, 2 medivacs finally are coming out here. He's going to have to rescue those units if he wants to have a chance, because otherwise he's going to lose them for free. We have Dark Templar here coming in, maybe trying to snipe those units. Nerchio scans. Actually, he's not. Oh, he scans, but there is tanks down there, so he could not go for the DT, so he scanned for nothing here. And in the meantime, counter attack on Nerchio's base. Nerchio being a little bit overwhelmed here. I think this is looking very bad for him right now, obviously. The supply. Okay, Nerchio is just going to call GG. Daishi had way too much. He had 115 supply here, and Nerchio was down to 70. And we're going to go on to a 3rd game in a second here. Nicely played by Real and Daishi in this 2nd game.